Hey folks, normally don't do the videos this way, but this is kind of going to get cut into a reel, so deal with it. I'm going to post the full version, and then I'm going to reel it down for the mass public, because for some reason, just doing a regular video anymore does not really get the clicks you need. So what we're going to go over today is this is the Bandai Egg Monster set. I took these ones out already. Little story behind them. I saw one of these. I saw them online. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll never get those. They're Japanese. They're going to cost way too much to try to import, especially now with tariffs. Screw that. Fast forward to like a week or two ago, and I found Ghidorah here at a Target. Well, I have a bunch of jobs out in areas, and I constantly am going to different Targets. So I ended up finding 1, 2, 3 of them separately. So then I had to go on the hunt for the final, which is this guy. We got Mecha Godzilla here, and then there's the back showing you all 4 or 3 of them. I don't know why Mothra's not on here. A little weird, but I found them. Found all of them. So I'm very happy. Let's take this guy out of the package, and we're going to go. I just kept one in the package because you don't really need to see me open a bunch of these. It's the same thing over and over again. So nothing exciting. If you're unfamiliar with these, back in the 80s, they might even be before that, Bandai released these egg creatures, and towards the end of Masters of the Universe, they're like, oh, we need a Transformer because Transformers are real big. Well, they just licensed the rights to a bunch of the same egg monster. I can't remember what the actual line is called. You can pop that in the chat if you are so inclined. But they launched a line of these that were made into the Meteorbs. So if you look at the Motu line Meteorbs, they're like a final wave figure. I don't think I've ever even seen one on a shelf back in the day. And I had a lot of that final wave of Masters Universe. But this guy, I was fairly excited to grab that. So these are pretty simple. You don't really have to do a lot of stuff with them. We're gonna do Mecha Godzilla here just because I have him. This is kind of like my desk fidget toy. So he just folds down like that. Looks like that's it. And then I'm assuming something opens here. Yep. And that's it. He does have some... Oh, that's what I was hoping. Yes. I was really hoping you'd be able to get the flight mode that he has. All right. That is perfect. Because I kind of just want to have these in my Motu collection as Meteorbs. As dumb as that is. I have a ton of Godzilla figures. Check my channel. I got a few on here, but I actually have a bunch of old Godzilla figures. Next up, we'll do Mothra. So I did actually flip this design because he's not quite as eggy as he was before, but I'll show you why it bothered me. So as you flip this open, you've got, first off, these are kind of loose. So I took I might take it out and put some plastic or something in there. But if you took this out and you had it flipped, this part was on the bottom like this, and so I want it to look like this. This part was on top over here, so I just swapped them around. It messes with the egg mode, but it's 3 screws on each wing. I don't care. But feel how loose this is. It is extremely loose even before I did that, so I didn't really feel bad about doing that. It does allow him to, so I can have it where he's flying like this above them, and you can see it, where before you'd have to see it like that. It was a simple swap. I just took all 3 out, put them there and there. These are pretty simple, so But now when you have him like this, he doesn't look great, but he doesn't really sit great anyway. So you're gonna have to hang him up or something. So I wanted to have these two flying. Hopefully they come out with more, because I really love these little dudes. They are pretty darn cool. He does also come with, to fill out his egg mode, a larva mode, which just clips onto his clip there. So that's cool too. It's kind of a twofer. Not too sure, but I haven't seen many Mothras. I'm wondering if maybe that's why he's not on the back package. He might be a chase. Just putting that out there. Next up, we're going to go with Ghidorah, King Ghidorah. He's got a little bit of a weird mess here, and there is a couple of things here I don't really like. So you flip that open, you got the heads. These are just rubber, and they fall off a lot. So kind of not liking that, because this kind of rubber gets real gross after a while, and sometimes plasticizes to it, and you can't move it. So I'm going to kind of lock it like this, and hopefully it stays as such. That locks in pretty good. And then he does flip down his two tails. They're connected there, which is fine. It's an egg toy. I don't really care. I really love this Mecha Godzilla, though. That's exactly what I wanted. And finally, we've got Gojira himself. Probably the best one of the line. Why I saved him for last. If you end up wanting to get one of these, this is the one to get. So he does have a fold forward here. They keep the same form factor as the original toys. Maybe a little more articulation. I'm not entirely sure. But there are some parts here that are amazing. So his tail comes out like that. This is the part that blew my mind. He actually has a full-length tail. It's amazing. And he keeps his stuff right there. And we got it. That is Godzilla. Beautiful, amazing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this little section here, they're about $12 a piece at Target. You can find them. Found a couple of them for 10. Found a couple of them for 13. They come here and there. So just to give it like a 12 to expect to spend that. Found a lot of Ghidorahs actually when I was out shopping, but didn't find a lot of Godzilla or Mecha Godzilla, and then even rarer is the Mothra. So I'm thinking he might be a chase or just the lower production, because it is Mothra. So if you're looking to get all these and you see any of them, pick them up ASAP, because you never know where you might get them. As I said, these are going to hang out in my He-Man section, because I think they're fun and weird and just eggy. Anyway, that's it. I love them. Check it out. I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.